Hello everyone, I am Shekinah Luisa Abarido, and now we will be talking about a common mythical creature in our locality. The San Telmo in Bliss, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. Numerous cultures, if not all of them, have legends about mysterious orbs of light that float through the air under the command of an unseen intelligence or possibly some otherworldly sentient life. There are nocturnal skyfarers who amaze and occasionally frighten the people they cross paths with. They frequent areas with standing water such as marsh, bogs, and lakes, and that is the San Telmo. So what is a San Telmo? Saint Elmo or San Telmo fire is a bright blue or violet glow, seeming like fire in some conditions from tall, pointed structures like lightning rods, masts, spires, and chimneys, as well as on the wings or nose cones of aircraft. St. Elmo's fire is not limited to twigs and branches. It has been observed on grass, leaves, and even the horns of bulls. Sometimes there's a definite hissing or buzzing sound in addition to the light. Ball lightning is often mistaken for this phenomenon. The San Telmo may have been named after Saint Elmo, although the myth more closely matches the Japanese folktale of the Shito-dama or spider fire of the spirit of the dead Akechi about a fireball that arises over lakes and swamps when the weather turns bad. Ancient Japanese fireballs caused many calamities, and that's another parallel is Thailand's Naga fireballs. The fireballs are often attributed to the water-dwelling Naga. The Philippines had a diverse culture before the Spanish arrived. As with any oral tradition, some alterations can be attributed to outside influence. However, comparative folklore research with Malaysia, China, Japan, and India demonstrate that most of all Philippine mythology creatures are Asian. The San Telmo was probably known by a variety of different names in ancient Philippines, just like the Kapre were until they were grouped together under a single umbrella term that encompassed all of their shared characteristics. In science, San Telmo is a ball lightning, an astrometric electrical phenomena that has no known explanation. This term describes sightings of bright spheres that have been reported by witnesses. These objects have been described as beings anywhere from the size of a pea to several meters in diameter. Even though it's commonly connected with thunderstorms, it lasts a lot longer than the lightning bolt's millisecond flash. The ball is said to explode with fatal repercussions, leaving behind a sulphurous stench in a number of early stories. Personally, I'm overjoyed to see San Telmo included in the revival of research into classic Filipino folklore and the company of other well-known mythical entities of the Philippines. I was interviewing my grandmother. She said that in the 1990s there were multiple sightings of this entity known as San Telmo near our barangay, which is Lingion in Manolo Fortich. However, in the early 20th century, San Telmos are now regarded a legendary monster or tale. When I asked my grandmother about these creatures, she replied that these San Telmos are lost souls of the dead out for vengeance. I also inquired whether there are many casualties or whenever anyone was injured as they approached it, and she added that while she was pregnant with my father in the 1970s, there was numerous sightings of it in the area. But one night around 10 p.m., when they heard groaning outside the house, they ignored it because it could possibly be a cat or a dog playing, and when they went back to sleep, daylight came and they discovered a lot of ashes. They have no idea where the ashes came from. They later suspected it was the work of the San Telmo. Because before there was a thief who preys on people in the barangay. The San Telmo preceded the thief when he was about to attack. It is stated that the San Telmo defended their people if they are not shot or disturbed. But if you toy with them, you will be consumed by ash. If you ever have the chance to witness a spectral event, think of the awe and wonderment your ancestors must have felt. What kinds of tales would people make up to make sense of such a terrifying experience? Even if you're unable to accept the natural explanation for the mysterious fireballs floating through the sky, you should at least understand that the occurrence has been mentioned in the folklore of the world's most advanced cultures. Remember that the roots of inventiveness and greatness lie in such things before you write them off as the stupid beliefs of the past. It connects you to time goes by.